It's Champions League week again, and both Manchester United and Tottenham can secure a place in the knockout phase before the last games in their groups. This will be massive. It's United away at Rangers and Richie Tottenham at home to Werder Bremen as quite a huge favourite. Yeah,
and there's been massive amount of money for Spurs. I think we started off 155 or something, and I don't know what price we are now.
It's 145.
145.
Yeah,
they've all come for that, and probably on the back of that amazing
turnaround against Arsenal.
That derby game, 2-0 down at half time. But we've seen it before, haven't we?
That's what you say about Tottenham.
Against Inter, 4-0 down at half time, and they come back and scare Inter.
Yeah.
So they've got plenty of fighting quality, and they look a really strong. You know, not just the 11 on the park, but depth on the bench as well, and they look a useful.
And Gareth Bale is this jewel in the crown.
He's the main man at the moment, and he's 8.0 to score the first goal.
That's a good one.
You know, it's a shame he plays for Wales. You know, we won't see him on the. You know, it's like the George Best, Ryan Giggs, Mickey Thomas. Yeah. All these kind of huge players, you know, it's a shame we won't see him, but I mean, while he's on the Champions League stage, he is really showing
he's something to watch out for. Tottenham should win here, shouldn't they?
Yeah, I mean, they thumped into 3-1 last time, you know, the reigning champs. Bremen, they've not won in 6, and I mean, Spurs were 2-0 up in Bremen, remember the first game, and Bremen came back for 2-2. I can't see much past Spurs here. An interesting side market is Werder, quite a lot of corners.
Yeah.
And plus 3 corners, they're 2.0.
Okay.
So you know, Spurs only average 4 a game. So you know, maybe Werder can sneak it on the corners, but I don't think they'll sneak the game.
Tottenham will make it then, but United, will they make it? They have Rangers away. That's not easy.
Yeah, Rangers need to win this, don't they? Remember the first
5 points away from United.
Yes, that's all. I mean, if Valencia win, it could all be a shake-up if Rangers win.
In the last round, it's United Valencia. Yeah. And Rangers goes to Bursaspor, so it could be extremely dramatic there.
Exactly right. I mean, Rangers have got to be more adventurous than they were at Old Trafford, but they did a job at Old Trafford, didn't they? The 0-0.
Nicked the point.
I think United might expose them. The Rangers have to come out and get the win, and maybe they'll pick him off. Rooney's back, isn't he? Exactly. He's 5.5 for the first goal. You got the little P in Andes, 6.0 for the first goal. Rangers don't commit many fouls, so there's an interesting stat. Only Inter commit less fouls. So Man United to commit the most fouls, 195.
That's a good
plus 2.5 fouls start. So 195 might be the thing there. But we're 185 at the moment, Man United. But if you want to back United, stop what you're doing now. Come and back them now, because we're going to go 180 any time now. So quick, 185.
Jump on it.
Yeah.
There are plenty of bets money coming on United. We said Spurs.
Yeah.
Also Twente against Inter, isn't it?
Yeah, and we saw that in the first game as well. The 2-2 draw. Everyone was back in Twente. Inter on the ropes a little bit. They've not won in the last 5, have they? So
725 Twente away, 150 on Inter. That's a huge price for Inter at home to the Dutch side.
It looks a lot, but you know, the pressure's on kind of thing. You know, they're only on 7 points, 20 are on 5, so they could be overtaken there.
Yeah.
So
who knows?
Yeah.
Exactly, and we have Arsenal with Braga. Arsenal people expect them to bounce back now from the defeat against.
Yeah, I mean they need to badly, don't they? It's a big disappointment. So Arsene Wenger will have them fired up for that one.
And surprisingly for me, you told me that Marseille gets a lot of backing away at Spartak Moscow.
Yeah, Spartak, they had the big Moscow derby against CSKA.
That's true.
They were
lost, didn't they?
They lost 3-1. They were 1-0 up.
Yeah.
And they were against 10 men, and CSKA came back and beat them 3-1. So big disappointment there. So and you know, they're only 4th in the league. So Marseille, they're both on 6 points. Marseille, our Russian compiler actually fancies Marseille for this. Yeah. So a bit of inside information there.
Interesting. Yeah. It will be interesting. Champions League action at expect.com. Maybe you back United. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
Thanks, Richie.
Best of luck.